What's good, people? Thank you as always for passing by the channel. Much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. I'm out on the balcony for a number of reasons. A, because the weather's pretty good, and B, because I put the washing machine on. Even though I think outside could be even louder. So I think I might have made a mistake coming out here, but fuck it, why not? All right, anyway, let's talk Chris Eubank Jr. for a few minutes. Chris Eubank Jr. coming off that career, I think career best performance against James DeGale, a career defining performance as well. I think if he lost that fight, that might have been that. That might have been that. The road back would have been a very long one and a very steep one. So I think it's a career-defining performance. I still don't think he gets enough credit for the win. I really don't. I think all the talk in the aftermath of the victory was about James DeGale being past his best and James DeGale retiring, rather than the fact that Chris Eubank Jr. dominated from round 1 to 12. So I think it would be good for him to get a bit more respect. I don't think he's going to get it. I think people look at Chris Eubank Jr. in two ways, or one way, sorry, like Marmite. You either like him or you don't like him. If you like him, you might give him a bit of respect. If you don't like him, you think, fuck it, you beat a retired fighter. So that's the kind of notion going forward. Anyway, let's talk about his more immediate future. Chris Eubank Jr. looks like he will go to America and link up with famed trainer Virgil Hunter, obviously trainer to Amir Khan, Andre Berto, former trainer of pound for pound king Andre Ward. And that's what we're hearing. What we're also being told is that he's going to go out there for 2 or 3 weeks. If it works, then he'll be based out there full time. So I guess for Chris Eubank fans, fingers crossed it does work, and fingers crossed they can go under the tutelage of Virgil Hunter, which is a good thing, right? Shame on Nate Vasquez. I think Nate Vasquez done a good job, but it looks like it's a one and done. And that's why I'm very split on the decision. Like, look, on the one hand, I think it's very, very good, like 90% good, right? On the other hand, it's a shame because there are a lot of these lesser known trainers who don't get opportunities. And some of these lesser known trainers are very, very good, by the way, but they're almost pushed aside for the famed trainers, the ones that have the resume. And it's difficult for these lesser known trainers to get the resume. And I think Nate Vasquez has done a decent job with Chris Eubank Jr. Again, I call it a career best performance. And then he gets dumped, right? So it's a shame, but I think it's a good move for Chris Eubank Jr. It's an important move as well. I do wish that he made the move 5 years ago. Better late than never, but I do wish he made it 5 years ago. One thing I will say about Chris Eubank Jr., I think we've all said it, is that mentally, he's as strong as they come. And in terms of living the life, I mean, I don't think there's any boxer out there that lives the life better than Chris Eubank Jr. Boxing ability is one thing, because I know a lot of boxers have enormous ability, guys that have gone to the Olympics and done really good things early in their pro career, that don't live the life and mentally are not strong enough and eventually crumble and never reach the pinnacle, never even get as high as Chris Eubank Jr. has got. So don't discount mental strength and living the life. Chris Eubank Jr. just needs better boxing ability, better boxing foundation. And that's why I say I wish he went there 5 years ago. I mean, can you imagine a Chris Eubank Jr. with 5 years tutelage under Virgil Hunter? Not just that, but Andre Ward in the camp, a flying Amir Khan and Andre Berto in the camp. We could be seeing a very good 160 pounder. I don't know at this stage of his career, what is he, 30, 31? What Virgil Hunter can instill in him to make him be competitive against the top guys at 160 and 168. I mean, they're very, very good at both weight classes. He's too small for 168, but the 160 guys are too good. Danny Jacobs, Charlo, Andrade, GGG, Canelo. And then the guys at 160 are just too big. Benavidez, Ramirez, if he comes down again, I don't know. Callum Smith, and Billy Joe Saunders is too good for him. So I don't know what. He needs more than another 10%. I think he needs another 30%. I don't know if Virgil Hunter can give him another 30%. Not at this stage of his career. 5 years ago till now, absolutely. This stage of his career, I'm not sure, but I think the move is good. One thing it does do is that it separates him a bit from his dad. I don't mean that to be rude, but it's true because, I mean, Chris Eubank Jr. trains and lives in Brighton, so does his dad. So, every single training camp, his dad's going to just pop in. And I think him being away in America means that probably won't happen as much, so that's good. But I'm not sure. It'd be good to see who he fights next. If he does go to Virgil and they do link up, it'd be good to see who they match up with next. I wonder if Virgil's going to try and maybe take a couple of steps back in terms of named or level opponents, just to see what he's got. But one thing Virgil will be impressed with is his mental strength and the way he lives his life. Very similar to Andre Ward. And I'm not making that comparison in terms of boxing skill. I'm just talking about mental strength and living the life. So that's one thing. So Chris Eubank Jr. doesn't just come in with nothing to offer. He's definitely got a lot to offer. But I think Virgil is going to be very unimpressed with his boxing ability. It looks good on the pad. It looks good when he's hitting that punch bag thing. But you have to admit, when he's in the ring, it does look bad. It does look sloppy. His footwork's bad. His balance looks bad. When he throws big punches, he loses his balance. His jab's okay, and that's probably his best weapon, but everything else is pretty poor. The uppercut's not bad, but I think there's a lot to work on. But again, if anyone can work on it, it's Virgil. Virgil's a very good trainer. Is he an elite trainer? I still question it, you know. I still wonder if he's an elite trainer or he just had a very good pupil in Andre Ward. I still don't know, but one thing I do know, he's better than Nate Vasquez, and that's what I think is a positive move for Eubank Jr. What do you guys think? Let me know. Peace.